Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to discuss binary tree traversal. First of all, let's look into the binary tree definition. Binary tree is defined as a finite set of nodes that is either empty or else it consists of a root and two disjoint binary trees, that is left and right subtrees. Binary tree is defined as a set of nodes. Okay, the set of nodes may be empty or else it consists of a root and its two disjoint set, that is disjoint subtrees, that is left and right subtrees. Okay, this is the standard representation of binary tree. This is the root and this is the left subtree, and this is the right subtree. Now, the most important divide and conquer algorithm for binary tree are the three traversal. Those are preorder, inoreder and postorder. Traversal means visiting each and every node at least once. Okay, and now all three traversal visit nodes of a binary tree recursively, that is by visiting the tree's root and its left and right subtrees. As I said, traversal means it visits each and every node of the binary tree recursively, okay, including the root and its left and right subtrees. In the pre-order, the root is visited before the left and right subtrees are visited. In pre-order, the root is visited first before visiting our left and right subtree. Okay. For example, if we have this node, this is our root. Okay, and we have two subtrees. This is our left and this is our right subtree. First, in pre-order, it will visit to the root node first, and after that it will visit left and right. This is in pre-order. In order, the root is visited after visiting its left subtree, but before visiting the right subtree. Okay. In this, if we have this root and this left and right subtree, this is our root, right? First, in order, the root is visited after visiting its left subtree. First, in order, it will visit first to our left subtree. Okay, this is our left, this is our right, this is our root. First, it will visit to our left subtree, and afterwards it will visit to root, and after that it will visit to our right. Moving forward, in post order, the root is visited after visiting the left and right subtree. If we have this root, this left and right subtree, okay. Here in post order, we are going to visit first left and right. Okay. After that, we are going to visit to our root. Okay. This is how our three traversals are given. Let's discuss this using one of the examples. Let's discuss binary tree traversal using this example. Here I have taken this example here. This is our root node, and we have this left subtree and this right subtree. Before traversing, we have to draw these extended lines like this to every leaf node. These are our leaf node. The last nodes which we get, those are known as leaf nodes. Okay. Now here pre-order, we have to write those nodes which we are visiting for the first time. If we are going to visit this root node for the first time, then we will write it in pre-order. If we are going to visit this same root node for the second time, then we have to write it in order. Again, if we are visiting this same root node for the third time, then we are going to write it in post order. Okay, let's do here. First of all, we have to start traversing from root node. Here we are visiting A for the first time. Then we have to write this in pre-order. Okay. Then again, from here we are traversing towards our left. We have to always traverse towards the left, from left to right. Here we are going to visit B for the first time. So we have to write this B in pre-order. Again, from here we have to traverse towards B. Okay. For B we are visiting it for second time. Then we are going to write it in order. Again, now from B to D, we are visiting D for the first time. So we have to write it in pre-order. Now again, we are traversing towards B for the second time. Then we have to write it in order here. And again, we are traversing towards B. Again, this is our third time. So we have to write it in post order. And again, from here, we have to move towards B again. We are visiting B for the third time. Then we have to write this B in post order. And moving towards A. Here we are visiting A for the second time. So it will go in order. Again, moving forward, we are moving towards C. We are visiting C for the first time. So we have to write it in pre-order. Again, moving forward, we we are moving towards E. We are visiting E for the first time, so we have to write it in preorder. Again, moving forward, here we are visiting G for the first time, right? We have to write it in preorder. Again, we are visiting G for the second time, so we have to write it in order. Here visiting third time, we have to write it in postorder. Moving forward, here we are visiting E. This is for second time we are visiting E towards C, so we have to write it in order. Here we are visiting C for the second time, so we have to write this in order. Moving forward, we are moving towards F. We are visiting F for the first time, so we have to write it in pre-order, F. Again, we are moving towards H for the first time, so I have to write it in pre-order. Moving towards H for the second time, here H. For second time we are moving towards H, so I have wrote this H in order. Again, we are visiting H for the third time, so we have to write it in post order. We are visiting F for the second time, so we have to write it in order. Again, I. We are visiting I for the first time, so I have to write it in order. Again, I am visiting I for the second time, so I have to write it in order. Third time, it will go in post order. Here, we are visiting F for the third time, so I have to write it in post order. Here, I am visiting C for the third time, so I have to write it in post order. Again, moving forward, we have reached our root node again. Okay, it is for third time, so I have to write this in post order. Okay, you can see that first we have visited root in pre-order. As I said here in pre-order the root is visited before the left and right subtree are visited. So that we are doing here. We are visiting A for the first before visiting our left and right subtree. Okay, and in order we have got this A in middle. We will get root node anywhere in the middle. Okay, we have visited root node here. In order the root is visited after visiting its left subtree but before visiting the right subtree. That's what we have done here. We have visited our left subtree first, right? Left subtree, and after that we have visited root, and after that we have visited right subtree. Okay, and here we have visited our root node after visiting left and right subtree. Okay, in post order. Okay, this is how the binary tree traversal takes place. You can also see that here in pre-order we have first visited root nodes, so all the left and right subtree nodes are have come in after root node in pre-order. In order, you can see that first we have to visit our left subtree. B and D nodes are in our left side, so you can see here B and D are at left side, and after that we have visited our root, and after that our right subtree. Okay, in pre-order we have first visited our left subtree, and we have visited our right subtree, and after that we have visited our root node. Okay, this is how the binary tree traversal takes place. Thank you for watching my video.